But not all power announces itself. Not all power is loud. Not all power performs. Some power, I repeat the same things over and over and over, but I know it, and I do it with rationale, knowing why. Greetings and happy Thursday, my League of Eagles. Because you know that every Thursday we gather in purpose and presence with light, love, and legacy. I am Joy Ruffen, a minister of enlightenment, awareness, and awakenings, plus your signature style and leadership specialist. Oh, once again, it's July, and by golly, it's a big month. All months are big and special. But this is our 250th year anniversary here in the US of A. But you know, we're global. We go everywhere. But what is the theme this month? It's all about you. You framed in freedom. And everything that I speak to you about is about me as well. It's an invitation to return to clarity, our embodied presence and leadership expressed through our truth. So today we're going to be diving into your power of awareness as authority. So we're going to play with freedom as power, and we're going to talk about that in different ways. So all you need to do is settle in and relax as we get going here, speaking to and all about you and what freedom means to you. And shall I start off by saying to you, we all have different forms of power. There are so many expressions of feminine strength. So this week, we're going to be talking about the lioness and her power. I think we've been talking about her all month because, you know, it's a month of Leo, the lion, the male and the female. And the lioness and her power, strength is not just one thing. So once again, settle back, settle in, grab whatever makes you comfortable. And let's talk about a League of Eagles. And today we're going to explore together the many forms of power. You know, power is a big word and it's in the stratosphere now, and everybody's using it in different contexts. All well and good. But not all power announces itself. Not all power is loud. Not all power performs. Some power, I repeat the same things over and over and over, but I know it, and I do it with rationale, knowing why. Most powerful power enters quietly. It changes every room, and sometimes people don't even understand or know why. And know that the lion may wear crowns, yet every great feline carries a unique form of strength. One woman leads boldly forward, another leads gently, one speaks with confidence, another teaches through example. Both possess powerful influences. Both possess meaningful impact. Sometimes it combines the two or three different forms of power because both, however it's displayed, will shape the environment and change human lives. Power is not competition. And that's what we as humans have to really get to. Power is not competition. It's sacred expression. Because power reflects our nature, our true nature, our purpose, our character. You know those old-fashioned words that sometimes you wonder about? The strongest women present a presence that's not loud. It simply embodies grace, confidence, and wisdom. Her presence alone inspires. It influences. And that's what real power is all about. It's full of honor, heart, humility, humanity, and I never can leave out a bit of humor. So let's talk about the power of silence. Because, there's so many different personas, so many different personalities. And your presence has a lot to do with your character and how you speak and how you deliver your words and how you relate and connect to other people. Modern culture, it loves noise. And we're in that era right here and now. But this is a time for awakening to get to the true essence and core of who we are. It's so loud now, most everything, because there's this hunger, this thirst, the starving to be seen, to be heard, to be acknowledged. And most of us are not going about it in the best way. Wisdom often whispers, and presence arrives before you begin to connect and relate in words with other people. Your energy arrives before the conversation begins. People feel your presence. They don't have to be empathic to do that. They can feel it before hearing your opinions and before knowing and listening to your stories. Before even understanding our own journeys. Silence can be powerful. It can be strategic as well. Oh, and one of my favorite words. Oh, and it can be described in so many different ways. It can be elegant as well. Healing. The divine feminine understands not every battle matters. Not every disagreement deserves a personal response. Sometimes power means speaking. Sometimes it means listening. And sometimes power means observing. It means waiting and finding the right time to voice your opinion. And that becomes a woman who's grounded deeply within her own truth. Not chasing approval, nor does she demand attention. I think that's one of the worst things that not only women, but men can do as well, when you demand attention, because sooner or later it's felt, it's known. When you don't demand it, you seek validation, you understand your values, you understand your worth, and you understand your contribution. Because your presence, which is powerful, speaks clearly. And once you do that, you know that you're on the right track, in the right lane, traveling in the right direction. The heart is the home. I say it all the time. A house shelters homes' transformations. We often hear today, home is where our love lives. Home is where the heart resides, where you find safety and belonging. A home provides, or I should put it this way, a house provides structure. A home provides spirit. A house offers rooms, areas to be in, but a home offers connection. And those sayings that I'm speaking are very heartfelt. And every household needs leadership, not wishy-washy, not scattered, not here today, one day, and the next day. It needs leadership that needs care and speaks to vision and has harmony, balance, and unity within it. And the female has always been the one who nurtures those traits. She plays a significant role in shaping environments daily, in shaping a family's culture, in shaping future generations. Power is not domination. Power is responsible stewardship. It's guidance. It's loving influence. The atmosphere we create impacts everyone around us. And words matter greatly. Actions matter even more. When love guides leadership, homes become a place of healing. Homes become a place where growth is inevitable. It's a place where transformation takes its own route naturally. Owning your presence is becoming fully who you are. One phrase repeated everywhere is own your presence, own your power, own your radiance, own your essence. But what does that mean? It means showing up without shrinking your light, without hiding your gifts, without apologizing constantly for you standing in your greatness, your gift, and the genius of you, for your own uniqueness. Owning your presence means accepting your divine design. And by golly, each and every one of us has it. And once we know that, and we accept the fact that it's not going to resonate with everyone, but you will find your community. Because those who are awakening now are fully aware of their position and their purpose and what they're here to do in their communities, which ought to be global, which ought to be universal. But that's another saga. It also means accepting your imperfections with grace. You were never created to imitate another woman. You were created instead to express your essence. And why do I say that? Because not only my generation, your generation, and the ones ahead or behind, we look to the entertainment industry for anything, in the communications and the fashion. Those are the three main. Oh, there's business and there are all the others, but they take from those three mainly as well. And oftentimes, we're looking to people who are not really, truly, they're giving us their all on the stage. They're creating and doing what's innate to them, but it's not to us. Our assignment is to find our signature style that reflects our inner awareness. Elegance reflects inner balance. Confidence reflects self-understanding. And presence reflects self-mastery. When a woman embraces authenticity, something extraordinary begins to happen naturally. The voice becomes clearer, the choices become stronger, and the influence becomes greater. Not thoughtful control, but through authentic alignment. That's powerful leadership. And we all come to it at different times in different ways, because that's feminine wisdom. That is lasting influence. That is lasting. And that's your legacy. And you don't have to be a superstar or an expert or an influencer. You be you. You know that expression, be you? Well, it has a meaning. Divine femininity rises forward right here and now across the world today. Women are remembering something. They are remembering their true value, and they're not stepping back or stepping down or hiding their sense of who they are. And we are seeking those who understand that, not bashing, not blasting, not blaming anyone, not even ourselves, for the programming, conditioning, and sexualizing that we've all been privy to. We are remembering our dignity. We're remembering our purpose and our power. The awakening is a beautiful thing because it's necessary. And this awakening is transformational. Divine femininity and leadership is not about superiority over anyone. It is about balance, harmony, and sacred partnerships. It's about honoring the best of men and women working together successfully. One for all and all for one. I love that. I remember reading that when I was 12, 13, maybe 14. It resonated to the marrow of my bones, and I bet it does for you too, because that's what it's about, no matter what arena, what community, or what circle you're in. The future, as we are branching into it gradually, slowly, requires wisdom, and it requires leadership that's impactful with the integrity, the character, and the principles, and the moral compass that you bring to the table. It requires compassion. And there's so many other ways to dance around that, but it's compassion. It requires courage. So as we celebrate July, remember, let's celebrate together across the globe. Let's celebrate our awareness, our awakenings. Let's celebrate the possibilities that are awakening within each and every one of us, because every woman carries a different form of power, a different expression of what beauty means to her, a different gift that's uniquely hers, because she is rooted in grace. Oh, I do love this. I say it almost every time, don't I? Rising in power continually, because it's a journey. Balance, harmony, and union. Unity. That is so major. That is so important, because balance, harmony, and unity. You do your homework and you gather together for you. What does that mean to you? Because some people lump them together. Balance is harmony and unity combined. Well, it depends on how you seek it and how you look upon it. They're uniquely different, but they blend and align together. That's your homework assignment. You know we love homework. My Eagles, thank you for sharing the space with me today. I honor your presence and your commitment to growth. That's why we're all here. And then to share that growth with others. Remember, our liberation and empowerment leads to release. When we let go of the old conditioning, we create space for leadership to rise from our truth. So join me next week for another intentional conversation. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Joy Ruffen, Fashioning Femininity, Style, and Truth, so that we can stay connected. And for those ready to go a wee bit deeper and explore my many offerings and upcoming experiences, do go to joyruffen.com and visit my website. And plus, subscribe to my newsletter. Something purposeful is always unfolding for you there. And I have a workshop that's coming up. Oh, it's gone. But another will be coming up soon. And as soon as I set a date, I'll let you know about it. My League of Eagles, stay grounded. Stay confident. Step into your courage like a lion with your light. And remember our theme, you framed in freedom. I can't wait to connect with you again and soon. And until then, remember, from my heart to yours, much love. Be you, be strong in the courage and the identity and the essence and the core, heart and soul connected of you. And I can't wait to connect with you again and soon. Until then, be and stay well. All the best. Cheers.